What is up, all my chosen ones? Jazz Roy's back now. Holy moly, man. I wish I brought this to you guys earlier, man. We got Shibapunkz killing the charts in a bear market. Strong community, strong NFTs that are in the works, and the quality looks superb, if I do say so myself. Let's dive into what they got. Now, before I begin, guys, please smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for me, please, and thank you. So, guys, Shibapunkz, does that ring a bell? Think Cyberpunks. Now, I like how they incorporated this one right here. First things first, this is going to be a gaming project. That is the sole purpose of this. You're going to have NFT collections that are going to tie directly into the game, and depending on which NFT you get, each stage of the NFTs that you collect are going to play its own vital role in what you have in the direction of the game, which is expected to come out later on in the year. Now, before we dive into that, guys, let's just look at the chart, which is right in front of us. 72 cents. When this project was first brought to my attention, I remember looking at 100K market cap. I kid you not. This was probably like a week or so ago, week and a half ago. 100K market cap. I really didn't think it would move up that quick, but here it is, 700K market cap on its way to $1. This is the 12-hour chart as well, guys. This is booming like crazy. 300% on the week. Just these last 24 hours of 44%. What is going on, man? Let's get into the website. Here we go. Spunk, that's the ticker. Known as the everything killer. Not just a particular toy. They want to be the everything killer. Well, let's see what Shibapunkz is doing to make that happen. First thing I like to point out is the NFTs. Okay, look at the quality. I hope I can enlarge in this. Look at how detailed it is looking at the fur. I'm not going to pass my mouse over so you can see the full texture and color and the detail. Look at the shine on the leather collar. Look at the reflection of the lighting on the studs on the collar. Guys, I gotta say, if not probably one of the most detail-oriented NFTs that I have ever seen created thus far. And yes, these are all going to be playable characters in the upcoming game, and it's not going to be a regular play to earn game because they are intending to use the Unreal Engine 5 graphics for their game. If you don't know what that is, guys, that is pretty much the latest and greatest in video games that we see on PlayStation, on Xbox, that type of graphic engine that they plan on using. And the theme of the game is to be like Cyberpunk, which, by the way, also uses the Unreal Engine. Big budget for this type of development that they're working on, but the developer seems to be actively on top of it, putting it on the line to make sure that this falls through correctly. Right over here, the main NFT opening up. This looks superb, guys. I do not know how they even came up with this type of detail on it. It looks like the NFT is right in front of me, and that's what's crazy. And if you look at the bottom, it says rarity NFTs. We're gonna go break down the different NFTs in this project. So each NFT is a character brought to life in the game, each with their own unique attributes, combinations, outfits, and weaponry. Now, the rarer the NFT is, the rarer the quality that each NFT possesses. So even the weapons and accessories that you get in the campaign, because yes, there's going to be both campaign and multiplayer mode, they intend on making the multiplayer almost like a battle royale mixed with Cyberpunks, and of course the NFT space where you can play to earn. The upgrades will make your NFT to make endless combinations, and by holding the tokens and the NFTs, you'll be able to purchase in-game items. You'll receive passes to DeFi-Punks and Shibapunkz events, and will also have access to their cult-like Discord. Anyone who holds a Shibapunk NFT will have the right to mint future NFTs for the upcoming game. And on top of that, guys, they have created a staking platform for those NFTs once it comes out, which will give you a multiplier on the percentage of return that you will get from staking. Now, the rarest NFTs is known to be giving you the highest percentage APYs. All of the NFTs are linked to the gaming DAO, which is DeFi-Punks. Now, DeFi-Punks, the site, they're still working on that. I saw how it looked, and it looks great. I'm not able to pull it up. However, the developer did send me a preview of it on Twitter, so we can still go through that screen recording and show you guys a bit of how the DeFi-Punk site is coming out. Let's piggyback to that right after this paragraph. Each NFT gives you a percentage of vote in the final decisions of the game and how it's being developed, And if you hold a lot of NFTs, then that clearly means you're going to hold a lot more weight versus the other folks who don't hold as much as you do in deciding how this game is going to continue to develop as the project gets bigger and bigger. And the profit that's made from those NFTs and in-game items get rotated directly into the development, marketing, and buyback of Shibapunkz. Stopping right over here, guys, let's piggyback and check out what DeFiPunks is looking like. So here it is, guys. I'm gonna full screen it. It's not in the highest quality because it is a screen recording from the dev, since the actual website is still underway. Now here's how it's looking right now, guys. Not just a game, DeFiPunks is a collaborative creating a bridge between globally competent online gaming experience, combining the Unreal Engine 5 graphics and the play to earn to utilize on the blockchain while uniting different communities in the DeFi space. Let's see what they mean by that. So we're expected to see a trailer coming by around August, so next month. Now with DeFiPunks, they are creating the ecosystem for those that want to enjoy playing the game and benefit from playing the game. So any of the gamers that are highly interested in what this project has to offer, DeFiPunks is probably what you want to be focusing more on. Down here is going to be the sector where you're going to see the different characters that are playable, and so far this is what they have. The rest are still remaining as a mystery. Now, breaking down a bit more of the Shibapunkz game, they are going in depth right here. Spunk will join his brothers in the single player to shoot down all the other coins and NFT projects. In the single player, you'll be able to find new weapons, gears, and equipment, and you'll also learn new abilities which a player can later use in the multiplayer. So in other words, the more time you would spend in the single player brushing up on your skills, the more advanced you're going to be when it comes to stepping online and facing all the other people. Now, if the player succeeds in the campaign, Shiba Inu tokens will be burnt and the player will earn Shibapunkz. If the player doesn't succeed, then the Shiba tokens are still going to be burnt. That's right, guys. Shiba Inu tokens are going to be burnt from the utilization of this project and game. This will be financed by the leading devs' initial Shiba Inu token contributions along with buybacks from the tax. Now, Shiba Inu itself will also be bought from the tax each time. And now going into the multiplayer, players will be able to play against each other with their Shibapunkz NFTs, like I was saying, in almost a battle royale type of style. If you don't know what battle royale is, guys, it's literally Fortnite. Fortnite is the spawn of the battle royale trend that we see today. Warzone, if you're a Call of Duty fan, and the duels will take place in different maps and game modes. And also, they stress that it is important to practice every game mode and get the best equipment because a tournament will be coming to test everyone's skill. So you gotta stay on top of your game when you're playing that new Shibapunkz, when you're playing with your Shibapunkz NFTs and DeFiPunks, baby. Coming back to the website, we got more information on what you can do more in the game as well. So right over here, guys, with the items that you collect from the single player that can also be used in multiplayer and also assist in making your Shibapunkz NFT stronger, you'll also be able to make alliances with senior officers from different countries in the campaign. And because you provided them with such a good service by helping them join forces and take down all the opposing tokens and NFT projects in the game, you're going to be rewarded with the opportunity to invest in land, houses, companies, and investment funds, and this will cause the Shibapunkz NFTs to generate more Shibapunkz tokens. I really like how methodical they thought this out. This is not just, I'm not looking at this as a regular DeFi project. I'm looking at this as a legitimate video game. This is looking phenomenal. Now, in the single player campaign, they are going to have the burning aspect like we mentioned before. And going in more depth with that, if the player completes the mission to destroy all the NFT projects and all the other coins out there, the player will be rewarded with the Shibapunkz tokens and burning the Shiba Inu tokens. And now in multiplayer, your own Shibapunkz NFT will compete against other people's NFTs. And the duel will take place in different maps like we explained before, that are also used in the campaign, which is why they stress to get familiarized with the campaign when it launches so you can be fully prepared and know all the ins and outs for the multiplayer. Now in those game modes, you can practice before the tournament that is to come, and in the single player is where you're going to find the equipment that you're going to need in the multiplayer to learn to control those abilities and make the best out of those equipments. There's going to be a total of 10,000 Shibapunks to acquire in the first collection and will be minted on the ERC20 blockchain. And to join the multiplayer, you will need a Shibapunkz NFT. There's going to be 4 ranks of the Shibapunks. So we're going to have the common ones, right? 9,000 PCs. We're going to have the weird ones, which is the rank above it, which is only limited to 600. And then the step above that is the epic, which is only 300, and then the top notch is the legendary, which is only going to be 100 of those available. And keep in mind, if you're interested, guys, that your wallet must have at least a minimum of 100 Shibapunkz tokens combined with holding the 100 Shibapunkz tokens to play the game. This is what they're going to do to prevent bots from entering into the game and mess up your experience. And the amount will be decreasing once the price of Shibapunkz rises to make the game available for everybody. So this is something that they really want to encourage all of their holders to play, and you don't even have to be holding too much of it. Now, at this current price, 100 Shibapunkz tokens looking at 72 cents per token is, you're going to be spending a decent amount of money right now. But I literally kid you not, just a week and a half, 2 weeks before, you know, when I was being explained about this project, it was literally at a 100K market cap. So I was like, man, that's not bad. One token cost 10 cents. That's not bad. You can get 100 tokens of that. But now looking at this, one token is 72 cents, meaning that you're going to be looking at roughly about $72 to spend. And that's still not bad at all. That's still under $100 needed to be a part of this experience. But literally from last week, it would have only costed you probably like $10, and that's crazy. Now, I believe that is the price of requirements that you need in order to be a part of the game. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, guys. Now, coming back in, let's go deep dive more into what the different section of NFTs will be about. So the initial 500 NFTs will be a mix of both the epic and the legendary. The form will extend from 300 to 500, and they'll remove limits of NFTs per holder. You're going to have a week to send 0.15 Ethereum to get your epic or legendary NFT airdropped. You need to hold at least 500 Shibapunkz tokens in order to be eligible for that. Now, upon selling out, the remaining 4,500, which is a mix of the common and the rare NFTs, will be released, and people will be able to mint, paying the minting fees as long as they own at least 2,000 Shibapunkz tokens. They'll deploy a contract for people to mint it for free as long as they hold or buy 2,000 Shibapunkz tokens, pushing the price of Shibapunkz altogether. The collection will be uploaded to OpenSea, and the ranking and rarities will be displayed at that time. You'll know then how rare your NFT is, and they said you are in for a warm surprise. Now, what is the surprise? The initial floor price of the NFTs will be equivalent to the amount of 2,000 Shibapunkz tokens. Now, you already know, guys, break it down like this. So Shibapunkz goes to, let's say, 1 million market cap. That'll be about $1 per token, meaning that 100 tokens will cost you about $100. Let's say we're just staying at a million market cap, which obviously this can go way higher than that. So let's just say, for the example, it's $1 per token, and you get an NFT that's worth the amount of 2,000 tokens. You're pretty much getting an NFT as a surprise for the initial floor price of $2,000, guys. That's what that means. So I feel like they're doing a great job in how they're creating this right now, man. And this is the perfect time to do it, and there's a perfect market to be building like this, guys. This is what I'm talking about. Shibapunkz is a locked and renounced DeFi token. Now, with 4% taxes, a total supply of only 1 million Shibapunkz tokens. Now, guys, I believe BTC itself, the granddaddy of all, made it to almost 70,000 per coin. How? Because it has a circulating supply of around 19 million tokens. So it has that flexibility to do so. So imagine what a token with only 1 million in supply can possibly do. I'll let you decide on that one, guys. The information is right below if you are interested to learn more about this project. With that being said, folks, I'm Jazz Royce. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will catch each and every one of you guys at the top.